From the automotive capital of the world, we get a look at a venue that pays homage to that industry. Welcome to Ford Field here in Detroit, Michigan. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest between the Los Angeles Chargers and the Detroit Lions. Time for teams to start making moves towards the postseason. Here we go. It's week 11. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. They'll run here with Amari on Hampton. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. Give him 13 on that play. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
Kid, if that first play is any indicator, this offense is going to have one heck of a field day. I'm talking a big chunk of yards on the ground and some big-time confidence, too.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. Again, it's Hampton. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you called 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. He's got Brown on the slant. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Time coverage from the Lions. 3rd down. Now Herbert to throw. And he's caught. He's got Brown. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. That one gains 7. And that's going to give the Chargers a first down. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Herbert on first down. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it sets up 2nd down.
That's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage waiting for it. They were thinking interception for a second. And incompletion is still pretty good, too.
It's Hampton on 2nd. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11.
Ready.
To the air on 3rd and long. That one's good to McConkey. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's going to be good for an LA first down. Out of the gun, here's Hampton. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Set, go.
The first carry now for Jonathan Brooks. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
An offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to first down. But instead, defense, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on 3rd and short.
Third down, give to Hampton. And this one had no chance, hitting well behind that line. Kick by Davis is up, and it's good. And our game starts with a field goal on the opening drive.
All in all, Kate, I'm going to call that a good start. Offense established himself, moved the ball, and the kicker able to give him a lead.
Now here's Davis to kick this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
First down on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
First down, play action. On and quick, and they bring it down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do get home outside.
And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
On the set.
Nickel look by the Chargers here, 3rd down.
Here we go. 60 Maverick. 70 Timberwolves. Ready.
3rd and long for him here. And he's going to have this one down to the 28. How about that play, Brock? On 3rd and 14, they find a way to convert.
That's good.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
In off to Gibbs from the gun. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on 1st down.
Back at the 31-yard line.
Offense to the line, 2nd down.
Get it. Ready.
He's going to throw this one. Has him on the quick hitter. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
On 1st down, it's Gibbs. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door to a bigger gap in the future.
Finds a small seam, that's good for 5. Make it 3rd down.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run, but I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet.
And almost someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Chargers take over as he records his 10th career INT.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick 6? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
Here's Hampton to open the drive. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
The tackle made at the 44-yard line. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Only a solitary field goal so far as we're through 1 quarter. Just 3-0 is our score. We're back to Ford Field right after this. We're back and all set for the 2nd quarter. Charger football. They have 2nd and 9 for their first play. On the play fake, it's Herbert. This one falls incomplete. Couldn't make the connection, was looking for Ladd McConkey. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. Gets them out of the deep part of their half. This is out across the 20.
At their own 23-yard line.
All right, Lions just about ready. 1st and 10.
Craft all 80. Let's go.
Here's the handoff. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. First play of the drive, lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. 2nd down.
The 22-yard line.
Setting up to throw. Short pass brought in. And that will not be enough for a 1st down.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4.
Here we go. Here we go.
Pass play coming here. That's complete to Slot. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Go play action on 1st down. He's going deep. Caught just shy of the goal line. And he's in for the Detroit touchdown. The Lions take a 2nd quarter lead. One right down the middle. And the Lions take a 4-point lead.
Lions 7, Chargers 3.
The Lions have it all set as they send this one downfield. Marmion Hampton with the return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 29-yard line.
Chargers getting set. 1st and 10. Herbert back to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Couldn't connect with Ladd McConkey. And now it's 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Back to the air. Herbert. Throwing the out route complete. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. They go play action. Here's Herbert. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
This is Hampton, right side. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. Here he goes, 3rd and long. intercepted. And the Lions take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 45-yard line.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
Three. Cougar.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. Still going inside the 35. He will go. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. They'll set up here for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Lions drive their lead to 11.
Lions 14, Chargers 3.
The Lions have it all set as they send this one downfield. Here's Hampton on the return. He's stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Set.
Herbert now off the play fake. This is Brown, and he's got it downfield. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. Hampton gets it from the pistol. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. From the pistol, it's Herbert. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Jack Campbell with the INT. And the Lions take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
This is such the back-and-forth nature of this game that we all love. Defense is just infused with confidence. Back-to-back possessions, taking it away and offensively. Boy, you just feel like you're killing your team right now. Gotta protect the football.
Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
He will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
That's good.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal.
Deputy! Mike!
Going power with a big tight end. And he's in for the touchdown. The Lions parlay the interception into points. It's a Sam Laporta touchdown. Kicking team out to try the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Lions push their lead to 18.
Chargers 3.
The Lions have it all set as they send this one downfield. Here's Hampton on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10. Inside give to Hampton. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. I'm a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Herbert. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Terry on Lions get the football as he makes his third interception of this season.
Herbert's pass intercepted. The Lions take over 1st and 10 at the 33.
First down now, ball at the 33.
Ready! Panther Street! Panther Street! Ready, ready!
Handoff running left. Here's Gibbs. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down to first down in just one play. You get that big play potential on the ground, jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Going to the ground again on first. We'll get about 6 on this run, and more importantly, Brock gets him into the red zone.
A 7-yard pickup.
It's going to be 2nd and 3 when we return from our 2-minute warning. The Lions leading here at Ford Field. 2nd and 3 now.
Hey, smack, tag! 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger! Check out!
Another one for Gibbs. And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a 1st and goal.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the game they did.
At the 4-yard line.
Gibbs can't right past that line. They stop him at the 3.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Here we go. Traveler, Bronco 80. Ready?
They'll try Gibbs again. And they keep him out of the end zone. Can't even get beyond the line. Touchdown denied.
Brought down right at
Got to
the
manage
line of
3 yards here. 3rd and
No
goal.
gain on the play. Brings up 3rd and goal.
Go!
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. And he brings it in for the Detroit touchdown. The Lions get more points to end a lopsided first half. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a designed read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
The Lions have it all set as they send this one downfield. Here's Hampton on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
19 seconds remain in our opening half. Let's see what they do with it. They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line. 4 yards on the
That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Now here's Davis to kick this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Gibbs. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
This is Gibbs on 2nd down. And they'll bottle this up after a 4-yard gain. Tackle made by Elijah Molden.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, that's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule. That kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready, ready.
Trying to get it with the option here. And ooh, this one does not have a chance. They were ready for that one, and the effort brings up 4th down. The Lions readying for the punt. And he wasn't needed at all in the first half, partner. This is going to be his first punt. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. And this doesn't just reach the end zone. He kicked that one all the way through it for a touchback. Chargers getting set. 1st and 10. Hampton now up the middle. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts, a very minimal gain.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Play action now for Herbert. To the right and pulled in by McConkey. And he's brought down after a short gain. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
That's completed right side. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's going to give the Chargers a 1st down. On the counter, it's Hampton. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
Not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Herbert from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock. And physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
Finds him over the middle. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
He gets crushed behind the line and the ball comes out. The Lions get to it. Only a little bit of a run after he recovered the fumble, but their offense is going to be happy as they take over possession. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Ready.
Drive begins with Gibbs. And he stopped quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got 2nd and 8.
Tackle made right at midfield.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Here we go.
Again, it's Gibbs. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. Give him 8 on that one. And that is good for Detroit 1st down.
1st down.
1st
and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Straight ahead with Gibbs. And the stop is made after 4 yards. It's 2nd down.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
Ready, go.
There's a dive up the middle. And 2 yards all he can get. It's 3rd down.
Brought down at the 35-yard line. A gain of 2 on the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Here we go, Scott. Panther 60, Panther 60. Ready.
They're going to try and throw it here. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that gives them a 28-point advantage.
I know it's not a touchdown, but that's exactly what you want to do after a takeaway. Make them pay, and in this case, with 3.
Here's Hampton on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Hampton gets the handoff. They're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. Give him 25 on that play. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
And the Chargers first down.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. First down, and they go right back to it. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
This offense is sending a message, winning the battle up front on consecutive snaps. There's got to be some urgency here defensively. You just can't keep getting walked backward this easily.
And the Chargers first down.
On first down, here comes Brooks. This is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open and deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
To the air this time, Herbert. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be touched down about 3 yards shy of the marker.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Third and just 2 to go. Now put one of the tight ends in motion. On 3rd and 2, Herbert. Complete beyond the marker. And he is in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. Ladd McConkey with a touchdown. Davis on now for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Chargers cut the lead by a quarter. Down now to 21.
Chargers 10.
Now here's Davis to kick this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line.
Okay, ready?
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Off the gut they go with Gibbs. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's their football, and with that type of lead we've got on the scoreboard, this game pretty close to over.
48-yard line.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
Cowboy 80. Get up.
Back to throw. Caught, nice gain left side. And their next snap is coming from that red zone as he reaches the 14. That's a 38-yard play for him to move the sticks. What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. Knocked away, and that's going to be incomplete. Defender there, that brings up 2nd down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
Gibbs now from the gun. And he will get this to the end zone for a Detroit touchdown. The Lions put up even more points in a win. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Lions grow their lead yet again.
38. Chargers 10.
The Lions have it all set as they send this one downfield. On the return, here comes Reed. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Reed on the return. The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10. Carried by Brooks to start the drive. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Again, it's Brooks. Already a lot of distance to go, Brock, and it's going to be all there for him again on third down as this play stopped for no gain. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number one is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
On third down, Herbert hits him on the in route. And he's going to be brought down up the 28-yard line.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And they pick him off again! Picked off by Xavier McKinney. And the Lions get it back on his 6th interception of the season. So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. Here's a give to Gibbs. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Let's go. Franco 80.
Dive play straight ahead. And not much space available there. Maybe 2, and that brings up 3rd down.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Ready, go.
Going from the gun here. It's on target to Williams. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
A gain of 6. And the Lions 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And a nice little run there gets him 5. 2nd down upcoming.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Come on.
They give it to him again. It's inside the 10. And he's going to be stopped after a pickup of 9, and that's going to make it 1st and goal.
A lot of times we will see defenses get so overcommitted to defending that inside run, they're vulnerable to the outside toss. And that's when things open up, and you can reset those downs.
They'll try and punch it in. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
Guessing everybody in the huddle on the sidelines sure wanted a little bit more from that run, but he didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot, and can't wait to see what they do here on 2nd and goal.
And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Give him around 3 yards, and it sets him up with 3rd and goal from the 2.
3rd and goal.
Ready.
Back to the well again. And the run will not work. He is stopped at the line. This is going to be 4th and short.
Taken down
like the final battle scene from a movie, Kate. 2 sides charging each other, and they beat right at that line. And they didn't have to try and backward. All they had to do was hold the line to win that battle. Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach, because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
On the return, here comes Reed. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10.
Chargers getting set. 1st and 10. They'll start this drive with Brooks. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. Giving an 18-yard pickup there. And that's going to give the Chargers the 1st down.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
Just one play into this drive, and they are already sitting on their own 45. Here's Herbert, 1st and 10. He completes it in traffic. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. 2nd down now, 7 to go.
Set.
On the play fake, it's Herbert. Oh no, they get him yet again. And the Lions take over as he records his 10th career INT.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. Line up the design keeper.
Ready?
Lining up to take a knee on second down.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready?
He's drawn up for him.
Ready?
Setting up for the kneel down on third.
18 Cardinal. Go.
He's drawn up for him. On now comes their punter. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. So it's one for the win column for the Lions. And they didn't fall victim to that dreaded trap game against a lesser opponent. They were the better team coming in.